We managed to cross 2 police checkposts. They almost shot at us. They saw us rushing, and no one knew who is a terrorist, who is not. And we got stopped in an army checkpost. We spent there only a few minutes. Suddenly, an old guy with a pickup truck stopped and shouted, "Listen, everyone, I have a niece in Kibbutz Be'eri. They are being slaughtered. I have to have men with me in the car." And no one listens. Everyone is really busy from the situation, from getting prepared. I'm shouting, "Kirill, come, let's jump." We jumped in and we broke this checkpost. We flew in. The reason there was a checkpost because there were terrorists on this road ambushing. From that point on, this is a combat zone. This is not the beautiful West Negev of Israel that I know very well. This is a combat zone. This is hell, by the way. The magnitude of this massacre is something, Tam, that I couldn't even try to describe.
As hard as it is to ask and how agonizing it is for you to share, what do you bear witness to on the morning of October 7th? First at Kibbutz Alumim, which is where
I've seen those kibbutzim on fire. I listened to death, meaning that the machine guns from inside the kibbutzim haven't stopped working, of the Hamas terrorists. And we got stuck outside of them fighting against dozens of terrorists. By the way, killing them. Whenever we have a fair fight, we are overcoming them, without a doubt. They were cowards. They would be able to shoot and kill innocent people and soldiers in their beds. But when they encountered soldiers and civilians that fought back, we won. I've seen so many dead people on the highways inside their cars. Some of them are burned, some of them are not. I've seen dead women it's things that it's hard for me to share the situation. I took a weapon from a dead soldier. The moment I got to one of the junctions, we were ambushed. And that's it. From that on, I told myself, now it's a fair fight, and let's start. I joined in a special forces unit that was there already. They came right after us. And that's it. And we started to push this, let's say, around 30 terrorists, a block of 30 terrorists. We started to push them back and back and back until we killed the last of them. We had one soldier died next to us, and few got wounded. I got shot in the chest in a bulletproof vest that I took from another soldier. And that's it. And we finished that in around 2.5 hours of a brutal fight. Really close ranges of, everything happening face to face, close range. We finished that. We waited for the chopper to take the wounded and the dead soldier, and then we drove to Be'eri.
I don't even want to ask you what you found at Be'eri.
Be'eri, for a few hours, was an island in time where the Jews have no army. And the result of Jews without an army and autonomy is another Holocaust. Tam, and all the listeners, by the way, everything that you are hearing happened, and more. Everything. The raping in front of kids with their mothers, burning, beheading, everything that you heard happened. Everything. And not in small numbers. I have to tell you, this morning I went to the kindergarten of my of Aluma, my youngest. I missed them. So I had a chance to go visit while they're in the kindergarten. And I'm hugging her, and suddenly one of the teachers going outside with a kid that I'm not recognizing. And she's telling me, whispering, he's from the south. And at the beginning I said, oh wow. And then she said, from one of the kibbutzim. Okay. And after he went to hug one of my soldiers that came with me, she told me that his mother got murdered next to him on the border, meaning that they kidnapped them from their house, walked with them all the way to the border. Apparently, probably the mother refused. They shot her dead and left both of them, he is only 4 years old, and his 6-month-old sister, they left them there. And this innocent, sweet boy is alone now. And he hugged one of my soldiers and told him, you know, there is good soldiers and there is bad soldiers. I love the good soldiers. And we asked him, do you want us to come visit you tomorrow? And he says, yes, but no guns. I don't like guns. And it's, for me today, it was like going back to Be'eri. Was looking at atrocities straightforward. It's to understand the price of that day, of October 7th.